sunglasses, and he's wearing the sunglasses now. I think he doesn't need to change glasses, he needs to change something else.
Okay, anyways, perfect day today. Bright, sunny, but super windy and cool. We're gonna go to the Gasan digital area where all the outlets are, my favorite place to shop. And all the great deals are outside. They're called events. They have like small little fitting rooms that you're gonna get really hot in, so that cool weather is great when you're shopping and trying on clothes. So today we're going outlet shopping next to the Gasan Digital Complex station. There are actually several outlet stores, including the Lotte and Hyundai Mall outlets, but it's more commonly known as the Mario outlets because they have the biggest buildings in the area. So this outlet can seem quite daunting at first for non-locals, as you could literally get lost in the maze of buildings in this huge outlet area. Not to mention you'll most likely have to dig through piles of clothes, as the best deals are usually in the piles with just the prices listed in the center. But if you want the best deals on unique Korean clothes, I've found the Mario outlets to be the best place in Seoul to find them, and I'll help you navigate this place, so stick around for some hardcore outlet bargain hunting. So to get to the Mario outlets, come to the Gasan Digital Complex station and exit number 4. As soon as you exit, you'll just walk straight ahead and you'll hit the Lotte outlet where there's gonna be a bunch of stuff on the outside. Then you're gonna go to the Mario building 3, then the Mario building 2. As soon as you exit out of there, you'll see an intersection with the W Mall and the Hyundai outlet as well. So it's up to you where you want to shop. I tend to lean towards shopping towards Mario and the Lotte. We're at the first sale area. As soon as you exit out the subway there, Lotte Factory Outlet. And in front there is a ton of event areas left and right. This is usually where I pick up all the deals, like the good deals. Yay! Yay! We got free gifts for shopping here at Lotte. We only spent $20 here, $10 each, and we got 2 receipts, so they let us do 2 drawings. We won a bar of soap and a mask pack. So this building used to be called Fashion Island just a few years ago, and it was my favorite building out of all the outlets, as they seem to have had the best sales. But one day they seem to have gone out of business and Lotte took over. And I haven't given it much attention, as the first floor seems to mostly sell American brands at Korean sale prices, which is still expensive for an American like me who can get all this stuff even cheaper in the States. Well, that's until today when I ventured up to the 3rd floor for the first time where the casual clothing brands were located. Maybe everyone else was thinking the same thing, as it was the least crowded of the outlets, but it still had all the same brands and low prices I expected from the outlets.
Yeah, I love it!
Okay, so my favorite outlet to shop at used to be Mario, but now I think I have a new favorite. This Lotte outlet, the first one that you come across when you get out of the subway. This one's quite good. Every mall has basically the same brands, but this place has much less of a crowd and you get free DDR. Did you like DDR?
It was good. That's good. I haven't played. I go, what are they near, I guess.
Obviously she has played though, because she beat me. So this is the second event area right in front of the Mario outlet, building 3. So now we're headed to the 3rd floor of the 3rd building of Mario outlet. This is where the young casual stuff is. Usually the prices aren't as good as what you find on the events outside, but they usually have sales. Not sure if Mayu will like it, but this is definitely where I shop. Okay guys, so this is Mario Outlet. It used to be my favorite outlet out of the 4 major ones here after Fashion Island went out of business, until today when I found out about Lotte Outlet's 3rd floor area, and you'll basically find the same brands on the 3rd floor of Mario as you would on Lotte. So if you're short on time, I'd recommend you just hit up the 4 major event areas and go only to Lotte. However, that being said, Mario seems to be slightly larger and Mayu and I still ended up buying something from here as well, so if time isn't an issue, feel free to check it out. Yeah, shirts for $5 and $9, pants and shirts for $10, suits for $150. So this is the third major area for where they have all the sales. It's in between where the Mario 2nd meets with Mario 3rd. If you're coming from the subway, you'll be passing through the second major sale area to this area as you head over to W Mall over here. So as you can see, it can get quite messy digging through the event area, but I usually spend about $100 to $200 here and walk out with about 15 or so shirts, pants, and jackets that will last me a whole year. One thing I forgot to mention, however, is that these events only happen on the weekend and holidays, so plan accordingly if you're also interested in bargain hunting. So generally when I'm shopping in Korea, I like to stick to Korean brands, casual brands. They tend to be cheaper and just basic stuff that I need, but they're made pretty well, I think. It's better quality than what you get in Thailand, for example. And it's reasonable prices when they're on sale. It's like maybe $5 to $10 for a t-shirt, $10 to $15 for pants, $20 for a jacket. So that's why I stick with the Korean brands. The only exception I make though is with Levi's and North Face. I tend to buy it here in Korea sometimes because they have unique designs that they don't have in the States. Other than that, if you're coming from the States, if you're buying like Levi's or any other name brand stuff, stick to buying it in the States because those brands are really expensive in Asia in general. Okay guys, so let me briefly go over the lay of the land here, as it can get quite confusing from here as Mario has more than one building. After you walk past the Lotte factory outlet, you'll come across Mario Building 3 and a smaller event area outside. You'll enter inside Building 3 and you'll come into a courtyard that connects Building 3 to Building 2. Once you're in Building 2, you'll walk straight until you'll most likely be lured by another smaller event area to the right and lose your bearing. Don't worry, follow the crowd and continue ahead. You'll end up here with the escalators and the circular levels above. When you exit out of here, you'll be at the big intersection where you'll see the Hyundai and W Mall outlets. So this place, so much better than Myeongdong. Chill atmosphere. Ajusi's drinking makgeolli. It's super spicy though. So we opted to get like 3 of these and dipped it in here to mitigate the spiciness.
Oh my god, it's
Ajusi here offered makgeolli. Yeah. Or makgeolli. Awesome place. You gotta come here. He says, 한국의 순수한 맛. Yeah. After you drink it, you gotta go.
I cannot finish it.
Do it! Just drink it. One shot.
I had to go serious shopping today, so I have to be sober, okay?
Shopping with makgeolli is better. There you go. Skip that one, and it's the next one. Best food stall ever. So right about now, after the third building and event areas, you're probably gonna be starving. There are several options for dining here. You can have some street food and rice one like us, or go to the food courts in the buildings, or even find snack vendors on the streets if you want to stay on the move. Okay, so these are very traditional Korean snacks. Walnut snacks and peanut butter snacks. Basically, walnuts and peanuts outside a soft, bready material. Quite good. Now that we're done eating and drinking, we're gonna go ahead and start shopping. So after we finished eating, we headed across the street to W Mall where the 4th event area is located. So shopping's gonna be a little different between me and Mayu because I tend to buy young casual and Mayu tends to buy dress casual. So the reason I don't like W Mall and the Hyundai Outlet is they tend to cater to like the older crowd. But since Mayu likes dress casual clothes, we're gonna have a look and see if she likes them. Quick disclaimer, however, Mayu is younger than me. It's just our fashion sense. She's more mature. Although I always check out the event area outside W Mall, I generally don't go inside as the brands there seem more geared towards the older crowd. But since Mayu's never been here, we decided to take another look. However, in the end, even Mayu sort of agreed that the clothes felt too mature for her. But if you're into a more mature look, you might want to check out W Mall or the Hyundai Outlet across the intersection from the Mario outlets. Mayu also thinks that this is for the older crowd. So this is the Hyundai Outlet. I don't even really cross the street because it's definitely for the older crowd. So I'll tell you how I usually shop. I usually get out of the subway, walk along the streets, and the super good deals are on the streets. So I hit those up first really fast because your size is gonna run out by the time you make your way back. So if there's something that you really like, buy it. Or at least I scan and browse for it while I use that as a reference for all the other clothes I buy. I'm like, okay, so if I need a jacket, okay, that was a really good price right there. I'm not gonna settle for anything less than that. And then on the way back, I hit up to those places, and if I haven't found anything better, I'll buy the clothes, or I will go ahead into the young casual area in the Mario outlet, and then I'll look for things if I particularly need a certain piece of clothing that they don't have at the event areas. What you want? Special price? Or happy price? So when you're shopping in Korea, what I tend to do is try to search for actual prices. That means that they're pretty darn confident that that's a good price to be advertising a specific price. Obviously, if you have money, this isn't an issue. Just buy whatever you want. But this is just my outlet shopping advice. There's so many places to cover. I just run through everywhere and I look for prices. And if it's like a good price and it's something that I want, that's when I try to get my size. So how does outlet shopping in Seoul sound? Exciting or tiring? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear back from you. So if you explore this area, you'll find many smaller outlets as well. We found this particular one catered more towards expensive brand name clothes by walking left from the intersection instead of crossing the street towards W Mall. It wasn't particularly a bargain hunting place, but possibly a good example of why displayed prices are usually better deals than a percentage off sign in Korean outlets. So $69 because they originally start with ridiculous MSRPs here in Korea. Interesting outlet here. So basically they'll have these signages above the clothes and you have to look at the original price and it'll be 70% off of that. But they told us that some of them also have 10% off additional. So you have to go to this price checker here to really confirm how much it is.
How much is this?
So just visited a super interesting outlet. It's mainly for like high fashion, I believe, because like even the jackets I was checking out, it was like $1,000, and then they'll give you like 70-80% off, but it's still like $200 for a jacket. For like a similar style, you can purchase at like Young Casuals for like $15. How'd you like it, Mayu?
It's overpriced.
She thinks it's overpriced. So that wraps up our outlet shopping guide. I really hope this was informative, as this is a vlog I've been meaning to do for such a long time, as a lot of people ask me where the best place to shop in Korea is. Obviously, different people with different budgets and preferences will have different ideas on this subject, but coming from a pretty frugal guy that doesn't really want to sacrifice on quality, I have found this outlet to be the best and still very accessible by the subway. It's always my first shopping stop, as it serves as a reference for how much I should be paying for different clothes even when I do go shopping anywhere else. Anyways, I really hope you also find great deals here, and please take a moment to support our channel by subscribing on the link above and checking back with us for more weekly vlogs from Asia.